Look around you right now, your smartphone, your internet, your lights, your refrigerator, and the water coming out of your sink. Modern humanity is completely and totally addicted to electricity. But what if right now, at this exact second, the entire planet goes pitch black, no warning, no backup generators? A global permanent blackout that wipes out power for every single city, house, and hospital on Earth. Most people think it would just be a boring night with some romantic candles and a day without social media. But science proves that within just 1 week, the world would turn into a terrifying survival horror movie. Within hours, planes will fall from the sky. Within days, millions of people will face starvation, and the entire global economic system will crash to absolute zero. Your paper money will become useless pieces of trash, and the concept of law and order will disappear from your neighborhood. Today, we are unlocking the ultimate chronological timeline of a world without power. Here is exactly what will happen if the global grid dies forever, and how your brain will fight to survive. Second one, the global internet matrix instantly dies. Every data center, every server, and every fiber optic cable loses power. Google, YouTube, TikTok, and all banking apps vanish forever. Minute 5. Millions of people are suddenly trapped inside elevators of massive high-rise skyscrapers with zero chance of escape, because emergency brakes lock the cabins between floors. The traffic lights turn off simultaneously, causing millions of high-speed car crashes in every major city on Earth, completely blocking all main roads, bridges, and rescue routes. 20 minutes later, air traffic control screens go completely black. Over 10,000 commercial airplanes flying in the sky right now are suddenly flying completely blind without any ground support. Without GPS and radar, autopilot systems fail. Pilots are forced to look out the window in absolute darkness, trying to land giant passenger jets on pitch-black runways with zero lights. 60 minutes later, the subway systems stop working deep underground. Electric trains freeze inside narrow dark tunnels, trapping millions of terrified passengers miles away from the nearest station exit. At the same time, the massive electric water pumps at the city stations stop running. The water pressure in all apartments drops to zero. No water will come from your sink anymore. Without water pressure, the cooling systems of giant city power plants fail, causing them to explode and lock the blackout forever. Just 60 minutes ago, humanity was the most technologically advanced species. Now, the modern megacity has officially turned into a dark, silent trap. The first hour is over, and the easy problems are gone. Now, look at what happens when the first 24 hours begin. At 12, cell phone towers start dying. Their backup batteries only last for a few hours. Suddenly, you cannot call your family or check the news. You are completely isolated in the dark. At 16, hospital backup generators run out of diesel fuel. Intensive care units go pitch black. Life support machines turn off, causing a massive, silent tragedy for thousands of patients. At 20, in cold regions, heating systems freeze and break. Modern apartments quickly turn into concrete iceboxes. Your home is now colder than the street, and there is no way to warm up. At 24, huge supermarket warehouses lose all cooling. Millions of tons of meat, milk, and frozen food start to rot simultaneously, releasing a terrifying toxic smell across the city. All ATMs is dead plastic boxes. You cannot get cash, and your credit cards are useless. Digital wealth disappears, leaving billionaires and homeless people with the exact same budget, $0. The first day is over. The basic supplies in your house are running out, and the human brain enters pure survival mode. Welcome to week 1 of the global dark age. Day 3, the water inside city pipes is completely gone. Millions of desperate people go to local rivers and lakes, drinking toxic, unpurified water just to stay alive, triggering global disease outbreaks. Day 4, total law collapse. Without police alarms and security cameras, massive looting waves hit every shopping mall. Armies of criminals take over the streets, stealing food, medicine, and weapons. Fire departments have no electricity to pump water. When a random candle causes a fire in one house, Entire city blocks burn down to ashes with zero resistance from humans. Day 7. The gas stations are empty because fuel pumps need power. Transportation is dead. Food deliveries to cities stop completely. If you don't have a personal garden, you are starving. Within 7 days, electricity took away centuries of human civilization. But the real, terrifying final boss is coming next. Look what happens after 1 month without power. Month 1, the ultimate apocalypse begins. Across the planet, over 400 nuclear power plants lose their backup cooling systems. Nuclear fuel rods melt down, causing massive radioactive explosions. Huge clouds of radiation poison the air, the soil, and the wind, turning entire continents into deadly radioactive wastelands. Humanity officially slips back into a new dark stone age. Electricity is not just a comfort, it is our life support system. Could your brain survive a permanent blackout? Smash that subscribe button and let me know.